Hello, true art believers, and welcome to another art vlog. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you're doing well. Not gonna lie, this is my third attempt to do an unedited video of me just talking, and my goodness, I did not expect me to fumble and stumble all of my words. It was embarrassing. Let's just say that. So embarrassing that I had to literally stop the video and start again. So this is my third time, and I think this is going to be the third and last time because I'm going to try to be as concise as I can, and I'm going to try to speak in sentences that people can understand, because earlier I was making no sense. It was pretty embarrassing, actually. Let's just put it in the context. I'm pretty tired, man. I've been going pretty intense for the past 12 hours, and now I'm trying to do a short 10-minute video of me just talking and drawing. And even though that is on paper very simple, it is kind of difficult. It's kind of hard. It's not an easy thing to do, you know? And I was at work today, thinking about what to talk about, what the topic would be about in this video. I was thinking about it, and I didn't know what to talk about because all day long I was just so preoccupied with just stuff. I was just doing thing after thing, bam, 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 multitude, like just a bunch of things. And I didn't have time to kind of sit down and ponder what I wanted to talk about. But while I was at work and I was wrapping up what I was doing, I was thinking about this idea, and it might come up more in like future videos. I was thinking that everything you love doing is going to be difficult. I think there's this overly glamorized like idea of hobbies and passions, anything that you really love doing, that you want to get better at or strive to be, is going to be difficult. It's never going to be easy. Becoming a better artist, becoming a better whatever, becoming a better person, it's difficult and it's going to take time. And I think there's a skewed idea about all of this. And I guess that's just what I wanted to talk about. I don't know if I'm going to have much to say about it either. All I can say is when I was at work and I was getting closer to doing this video or recording this video, I thought to myself, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get home from work. I'm going to sit down. Eat. I'm going to eat something. Then I'm going to do the video. And then I thought to myself, wait a second. I know myself. I know what happens after. I know what happens when I get home and I sit down and start eating. Or like make it sound like I'm like just this hoarding food, like just raw, raw, raw. No, I'm gonna want to relax. I know that when I sit down, eat something, that's like a subconscious cue for me that the day is done. The day is done, and now I can relax and enjoy the evening that I have, the quote unquote evening. And so what I said to myself, like, I don't think I could do that. I don't think I can just get home, sit down and eat something, because I know if I do that, I am going to procrastinate doing this video. I'm going to procrastinate it over and over again. And I may or may not, I know that I might procrastinate it so much that I might not even do it. I might just like make an excuse. I'll come up with some logical reasoning, like, oh, I'm tired. It's late. Oh, it's already it's midnight, or it's 1 o'clock. Technically it's the next day. I already missed my daily vlog or daily art vlog. Why even try? You know? And I said to myself, you know what? I'm just gonna go home, take my shoes off, go right upstairs, set up the camera, and start talking. And I even attempted two times to make this video come to life. And normally I would ignore my errors, and there are many of them. There's probably a few of them in this video already, and just continue. But they were so bad that I lost my train of thought, and I had to restart. Had to restart twice. And even though it's a short video, it's nothing. This is a short video, 10 minutes, just 10 minutes of filibustering and doing a little bit of drawing. Man, and I'm going to be honest with you. Like this drawing's technically done. I'm just kind of playing around with it and seeing what happens. But there's gonna be days, man, when you get home from work, or you have to get up early, and it's not gonna be the best time for anything. Like, oh, you like playing the guitar, or you like writing poetry, or you like going and skydiving. I don't know what you do, but like, it's those things. There's going to be a level of difficulty to them that even though you enjoy doing these things, there's going to be days you don't want to do them. But what you got to do is you got to practice this idea of just doing them regardless of how you feel. Because what happens, from my experience, is if you start making excuses, you're basically practicing the act of making excuses. And you get really good. You get really good at coming up with excuses not to do those things. You know, like, oh, I'm tired. Oh, it's late. Oh, people are going to laugh at me. Oh, why try when someone's doing it better than me? You know, you'll get really good at it. Like, exceptionally good. Like, it's almost like we train ourselves to make excuses, you know? And you have control, man. You have control over that. I know it's like a really cliche thing to kind of the state, but you have control over that. And, you know, I could have made excuses real easily, you know, and I still do want to. I still want to make some excuses. You know, I still got some things I want to do tonight, and I don't know if I'm going to do them. Because in the whole scheme of things, though, those aren't some of the things I want to do tonight are not necessarily like big goals or like big plans. So they don't really mean as much to me as like doing a video and drawing for a little bit, you know? So it's just, I don't know, man. I'm just saying, try to practice this notion of removing yourself from the act of making excuses for yourself. And there's a million and one reasons why you don't want to, why you can't do a thing. But none of us say like why. None of us sit down and say, why can we do it? Why not? Why not you? Why can't I? You know. But we're always like, I can't do it, or I don't want to do it for X. But why can't we come up with a different verbiage for making excuses? Why not just do the thing that you should be doing? You know? I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. And that's okay. The main point is, it's easy to sit down and point the finger at external things that are stopping you from doing some of those things that you want to do, right? And what all I'm trying to say is, you can break the pattern, break the habit. Because creating excuses or creating reasons for not doing things is a habit, you know? And I could have easily made a habit of, okay, every time it's late at night and I'm tired, I don't need to do a video, or I don't need to draw at all. If I haven't drawn all day long and I intend on drawing every day, I can make a rule for myself and say, okay, since it's late at night, I shouldn't have to draw because I've been up all day, and that's a good excuse for me, good reason for me not to get in some drawing in for the day, you know. But then again, like, you could start with those reasons. You can start creating more and more rules for yourself. Like, oh, it could be, oh, every day I'm tired and I didn't get a lot of sleep and I work all day, then that means I don't have to do any drawing. You know, it's really easy to kind of create those type of rules. You know, what's really hard is to set rules for yourself that aren't excuses. It's like, I'm going to draw every day, regardless of how I feel, regardless of how late it is. It's going to happen. And regardless of what the outcome of the drawing is, you know? And that's a much harder thing to swallow. But it's hard to swallow at the beginning. But when you start doing it every day, and you get a little momentum, it becomes easier and easier. But what the main thing is, just starting. And I think a lot of us, myself included, have a hard time starting. Okay, I think that's it for the day. I'm going to either continue working on this or I'm going to start a new drawing. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Cheers, my friends.